Okay, guys, welcome. This is codewithtec once more, and welcome to lesson 4. All right, for lesson 4 today, we are going to be looking at basic formulas in Microsoft Excel. All right, so I'm very excited for my students who have reached this far. I'm also excited for those of you who just joining us. Okay, so please, we are at lesson 4. All right, if you just joining, you can go on YouTube or whatever platform you are watching us from, and then try and look at the entire playlist and take the lesson from lesson 1 and come and at least try and redeem some of the times. All right, so please subscribe, guys. Subscribe, follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. All right, we are dropping content like this all over. Okay, now within our computer today, before us, as we can see, we have lesson lesson 3. Okay, this was our old lesson 3. So for lesson 4, I'm going to get a new sheet. All right, down here the same old way. I'm going to come down here. All right, and get a new sheet. All right, for our lesson 4. After getting the new sheet, I'm going to expand it a bit so that we can see and know what we are doing. So I'm going to do a quick or rapid introduction on formulas in Excel. All right, now as the name implies, formulas, all right, formulas helps us to turn our Excel spreadsheet into calculators. All right, help us to turn our spreadsheet into calculators. All right, now the formula is like a very good connection point for a calculator and that of our data tools. Okay, in further, we're going to know about what the formula helps us and what the formula do. All right, so generally for me, I would say the formula are what that turns the Excel into a calculator plus or data tools. All right, into a calculator in our data tools. Okay, so let us see what are some of those things we normally see or that we should start with whenever we are talking about formula in Excel. Okay, now some things that we should start with is about learning our keyboard, how to put in the positive sign, all right, this sign, how to put in the negative sign, all right, how to put in the asterisk, all right. More people refer to it as star, but it is not star, it's asterisk, all right. Now, how to put in this slash, all right? This forward slash. Now, the forward slash stands for divide, the asterisk stands for multiply, okay? This stands for subtraction, and this stands for addition, all right? So please, guys, we shouldn't be confused, all right? This is our addition, subtraction, all right? This is multiplication, this is division. Okay, we shouldn't be confused. Basically, the full operators, okay, we're going to be using them in our beginner class. All right, we're going to be using them, playing around with them. So for today, our first practical lesson going to be, we're going to take 3 cells. All right, so I'll come down here and take the first cell here, and what I'm going to put in the first cell, I'm going to say number 1. All right, number and UMBER and say 1. All right. Now remember, you are not to put number and letters in cell. Okay. So instead of putting number with the digits 1, I will just spell the 1 out. All right. And say number 2. All right. And say number 3. Okay. Now, after doing this, I will give you this lay formatting tips. All right, this lay formatting tip. Now you can come in between here where you see this vertical line. All right. Now when you carry your mouse across the vertical line, it will change to something like this that you are seeing. You can stick your hand on your left click and drag it so it can give your cell a better spacing. Okay, so that you can see all of the text that are within the cell. Okay, good. Now you see, we have arranged that. Okay. Now we're going to take number one, number two, number three, and the next place here, I'm going to put results. All right. Let's just work with two numbers besides. Let's put result here. Okay. Let's put result up here. Now we are going to perform the full basic operators that we just spoke about. All right. So for here, the first place I'm going to put 12th. The next place I'm going to put 2. The next place I'm going to put 100. The next place I'm going to put 3. The next place I'm going to come down here, put in 13, put in 12 here, put in 15 here, put in 16 here. All right. Now I just put the random informations here. All right, so that we can work with them. Okay. Now the next thing I want us to look at, now we're going to be working with them at the same time formatting them. Okay, because we have learned formatting already. All right, we learned formatting in lesson 3. Okay, we learned formatting in lesson 3, and this is our lesson 4. Like I said, whatever we learn, we'll continue to practicalize it until we can end this entire series. Okay, whatever we learn, we'll continue to practicalize it until we can end the series. Okay, now using formulas in Excel. Now, rule number 1 in using formula in Excel. All right. Formulas also have embellished functions. All right. But for now, I'm not going to fill your mind with those embellished functions. Okay. For this lesson, we're going to keep it simple and slim for you. Okay. Now, the first thing while writing a formula in Excel, do not forget about it. Okay. The first thing is to put the equivalent sign. Okay. This is the equivalent sign. Now, if you put in this equivalent sign, you have triggered Excel, telling Excel that you're about to perform a calculation. All right. You are turning your Excel sheet into a calculator. Okay. You are turning your Excel sheet into a calculator. Now, let's see what we're going to do here. Our first calculation, after putting this, we cannot calculate those numbers that are within the cell. Take for instance, we have 12 here and we have 2 here. We cannot say 12 plus 2 in this cell. Now, if I do this and say 12 plus 2, now it will give me results. Now, for the result it gave me, the result is no way associated with this and this. Okay, it is nowhere associated with this and this. Now, how can it be associated with this and this? Now, we're going to come back here, get rid of whatsoever that is in here. We put in the equal sign. Now, we're going to work with what we learned in lesson 1 called name of a cell. Okay, we learned in lesson 1 called the name of the cell. All right, the cell nomenclature. We learned it in lesson 1. So, I'm going to come here and click here. If I click here, now you see A3, okay, this cell. Now you can see that the cell have been highlighted, and the cell, you're seeing the layer triangle line going around it in circle in a loop, all right? You're seeing the circle line going in a loop. Now we have A3. Now we say A3, stick your hand on shift key on your keyboard and press the positive sign. Now you see that loop have break, all right? The loop have break. Now Excel is waiting for the next cell that we want to add. So we'll come here to B3. Now we take B3. After taking B3, we type either the tab key or we hit return on Mac or enter on Windows. Now, if we come here, this is 14, all right? If we add 12 plus 2, it will give you 14 in our result. Now, but if you look in the formula bar here, Kinde, we don't have 12 plus 2 here. We have cell A3 plus B3. Okay, so each time we click on it, you see it is showing us the formatting colors that is following this identical pattern. Please, guys, if you understand what I'm doing here, all right, take your time, push the video back and try it. Okay, I'm doing my best to teach this as a very beginner level. All right. Let me just say this to you guys. All right. Teaching something that you know at your fingertip for beginner can be very hard at times. It can be very hard because you want to bring it, you already know the more fast way to do it, but you want to do it the most easy way possible for people to understand. So it becomes very hard at times. But once you know it, you just have to do it and you will be able to do it. Okay. So now each time we click on the cell, we cannot see the result. Okay. We can only see the formula. All right. So now if I leave out of the cell, we see the result. Okay. Now the next place here, the reason why you don't add the two numbers, rather you add the cell. In further notes, when we are teaching you how to copy paste in Excel and how to drag in Excel, when we are teaching you it, we're going to show you the importance of using the formulas and also including your associated cells. Now, we come to the next place. Rule number one say bring your equal sign. And then for the first area here, we're going to take this place. This is A4. All right. So we're going to say A4. We're going to use the subtraction sign. So we say minus A B4. Now, A4 minus B4. Now, if I hit the tab key or return on Mac or enter on window, it gave me 97. All right. Now, if I come and click on this 97, if we check in the formula bar, we see the formula, but we don't see the results. That's the importance of using Excel. Now we come down here again, do the same thing, equal sign again. Come here and take this cell. And then for here, we want to multiply. All right. So you asterisk to multiply. Now for here, we take the next value of this place. Now if we hit the tab key, now we have, if we multiply 13 by 12, you will get 156. We come down to the next place we want to use here. We bring our equal sign again. We take our cell 1 and then we say divide cell. We take A6 and divide by A by B6. All right. Good. Now this ends in decimal. All right. It ends in decimal. Now, if you put the values in your calculator, separate it without the Excel sheet, they will give you the same results. Trust me, they are going to give you the same result. So just for a hint study, all right, I'm going to put a key at the operator side so that you can know what calculation you perform there. Okay. Here we'll say this place, I think I'm just going to refer to the place as operators. All right. Now for here, I'm going to say here we add. All right. In the next place, what we did, we subtract. We subtract here. In the next place, what we did, we multiply. All right. And in the next place, we divide. All right. In the next place, we divide. Okay. Now we can easily fix these things then. In the next place, I can say the sign, right? SIGN. All right. Or we say symbol. I think symbol will be okay for us, right? SYMBOL. All right. Now we can use symbol instead of using sign. We'll use the symbol. Now the symbol for this will be this. The symbol, all right. The symbol for this will just be this. Okay. The symbol for this here will also be this. Come on. We want to put this in here. All right. Please come back here. So for our symbol, I think we're going to use parentheses and put our symbol. All right. We just want it to be there without all using it. All right. Good. So for here, we're also going to put our parenthesis as well. And put in the minus sign. Parenthesis again. And put in our asterisk. Parenthesis again. and put in our division bar. All right, good. Now we can see all of the symbols. We can see what we did and so forth. Now the next thing we want to do quickly would be to format this entire place. All right. Now let me format this entire place quickly. Once more for us, we'll format it. Okay, we'll change the background to green field. All right. We change our text to white. Okay, or we can change our text to something like orange. Orange is not that good for it now. So this will take bold. All right. We can increase the size of our text to 18. All right. And put black here. We want something that will be obviously seen. All right. Now for here, we can also highlight this entire section here and put border all over. All right. Now formatting our work. All right. We can highlight the entire thing again and then bring them in the center. All right. Good. Now, remember this for formatting, all right? When you are formatting, you don't want to use too many colors, all right? You don't want to make your work look boring, okay? You don't want to make your work look boring, okay? Probably we could use different background for this place, different fill color for this place. Since this place is results, I think we'll keep it with orange, all right? Good. And then the operator fee, we can keep this to blue. And then for our symbol fee, we'll also keep our symbol fee to maybe this yellow. All right. We can use deep blue. No, deep blue will take that, and navy blue will take it out. Okay, we'll use purple. All right. So I think this is a bit okay for us, right? This plays our result. We have operators here, and we have the symbol of operators here. The two things, the two here, they are the same numbers. All right, they are the same. So whatever the case is, just be careful how you use colors. All right, be careful how you use color. So guys, thank you very much. This is it for lesson 4, guys. This is for lesson 4. Thank you very much for sticking around. Hope you enjoyed the lesson, and I'll see you guys in lesson 5. Okay, before going to lesson 5, guys, please, we have a very quick assignment. All right, we have a very quick assignment, and I'm just going to type the instruction of the assignment, or you can check in the video description. You can check in the video description for the assignment and make sure you do the assignment. All right, check in the video description for the assignment and make sure you do the assignment. All right, make sure you do the assignment. Now please guys, what I want us to do is I want us to go back to our assignment 1. Okay, I want us to go back to our assignment 1 and be able to calculate the total price. Okay, to be able to calculate the total price. Okay, for our first assignment we did, we want to be able to calculate the total price. Let me see if I can find our assignment 1 quickly. Now this was our assignment 1, right? I want you to come here and put in another heading here for total. Here to multiply this unit price by the quantity in this area, in this cell. You have to multiply this by this in this. Multiply this by this in this. Okay. So guys, that's the assignment. All right. Please, that'll be able to do the assignment, and I'll make sure I'll do the assignment myself too. Okay. So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in lesson 5. Do not forget to subscribe, guys.